Man, we back. Today's crazy. It's a real crazy day in the NBA. Outside of Detroit news, James Harden just got traded. Bro, James Harden just got traded to the Brooklyn Nets. Man, me and my friends are on the phone. We're going crazy over this right now. Okay, so here's the deal. James Harden goes to Brooklyn. Jared Allen and Taurean Prince goes to Cleveland. Houston gets Dante Exum, Rodness Kuruc. If I'm saying your name wrong, I'm sorry, bro. I know I am. 4 first-round picks and 4 pick swaps. Now, here's where it gets crazy. The Pacers is added as a 4th team on this trade list. Victor Oladipo goes to Houston, and Caris Levert goes to the Pacers. So now you have 4 completely different teams, to be honest. For Lakers fans, Heat fans, you know, the 2 teams in last year's NBA Finals, y'all are in trouble. Heat's in trouble because they might not make. It looks like they're not going to make it out the East. Lakers are in trouble because it looks like if this Brooklyn team is able to make it to the Finals, this Brooklyn team might win. This is a scoring team. This is an extreme scoring team. And mind you, Spencer Dinwiddie's still on that team. So he's the 6th man. This is nuts. To be honest, yeah, this is extremely wild. And then Houston looks completely different too. To me, Houston looks better. I don't care what nobody says. Houston looks better to me because now I feel like you're gonna get more team ball out of this team. It's not just going through James Harden no more. It's team ball. You've got John Wall. You've got Victor Oladipo, who's going to be the defensive anchor for the team. You've got, I don't care what nobody says, man. Boogie's still a great center. The problem is he just can't stay healthy. You got PJ Tucker. You know what I'm saying? Eric Gordon's still there. So you've got a really solid team in Houston, but I would say probably, maybe 7th, 8th. 7th, 8th seed in the West. Pacers, I hate the Pacers. I'm a Pistons fan. Pacers look a lot better. Pacers look a lot better getting rid of Oladipo, and now they have Caris Levert. Man, Caris Levert's a bad man, and I'm concerned. I really am. This is crazy. This is honestly crazy. So, we obviously see, what's going on for Brooklyn. But like I said, this is an offensive juggernaut team, which means defensively, I don't know how they're going to be defensively. You got James Harden and Kyrie in your backcourt. That's gonna be tough defensively to me. So I feel like a really good defensive team is probably the only hope, because no one's gonna outscore this team. No one will. But a defensive team, they might be able to do something. So. But we don't have any in the East like that, so it's gonna be tough. This changes up the landscape for sure. Pacers, I feel like to me this still solidifies the Pacers' playoff spot. I hate to say it, but Pacers still in the playoffs for this. Cleveland, this bolsters Cleveland. It makes me so mad. It bolsters Cleveland, and it shows that Cleveland is all in on this team. They traded their 1st-round pick for next year, so they see what they have going on with what they call it, sex land. So they see what they have going on with this team, and they're gonna stick to it. JaVale McGee, I wouldn't be. To be honest, I don't know what they're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? They have so many point guards and so many centers. Man, it's tough. So you got Jared Allen as the backup center. You got Andre Drummond as your starting center, and Jared Allen as your backup. This Cleveland defense is crazy. And Taurean Prince, Cleveland. Dang, I hate this, man. Being a Pistons fan, this sucks, bro. Cleveland is getting so much better. They've gotten better. You know what I'm saying? You got Brooklyn now, offensive juggernauts in the East. This is not. Pacers are solidified again, so because Victor Oladipo is not the all-star Oladipo he was, but being on this Rockets team, I feel like he can really get into his defensive bag on this team. He doesn't really have to worry about scoring. You've got, you know what I'm saying, John Wall. You've got other offensive people. You've got 3-point shooters. So he doesn't need to worry about scoring. You know what I'm saying? He'll drive to the basket for you. This will definitely be an in-your-face paint team with the shooters to complement them. This changes the landscape of the East. I love it because it makes the East better. We took one more star out of the West and we put him in the East. Now it's Now it's just a sweepstakes for Bradley Beal. Everybody's racing on the clock to get him. You know what I'm saying? 76ers, the Heat, maybe even Boston. It's a race to get Bradley Beal. I don't see Bradley Beal staying. I definitely see him leaving. Hopefully this means good for the Pistons, because hopefully this means we can finally trade Blake Griffin. You know, with Blake Griffin and the East, maybe this is going to pressure some more teams to really trade for him and take that risk on him because of Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? What's a team I feel like could use Blake Griffin? Maybe Boston. Who knows? Maybe Boston. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the Heat, because they've been looking a little crazy this year. Yeah, that's tough. It's really even the 76ers, to be honest. Like, just the main three teams. Toronto, I don't know. I do know what's going on with Toronto because, older Kyle Lowry, Pascal Siakam's not playing well. They lost some key pieces on their team. They're not playing good at all. I knew this was going to happen. The landscape of the East has changed. And this is okay for the Pistons, man, because we're not expecting to win anything anyways. We're really not. You know what I'm saying? We're in the sweepstakes for sweepstakes for Cade Cunningham right now. So I'm perfectly fine with us being the worst team in the league as long as my young guys are able to get the development they need, to get the playing time they need, so that way when it comes time for us to truly ball, they're going to be ready. Sadiq Bey has already proven to be that, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's going to be really tough. It really is, but I'm looking forward to this for the Pistons. I'm glad. I'm really glad. The better the East, I've always been sick of the West being so great and the East being so terrible. Now it's looking different, man. It's looking different. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy with what's going on. James Harden getting traded to Brooklyn, to the East, just to the East. That's what I'm happy about, for real. Man, these teams are gonna be looking crazy. To be honest, I don't really see trade losers in this. I don't. The only way you could really have a trade I just don't see it. Unless if you have the same Brooklyn implosion like what happened with Boston and Paul Pierce and them. I don't see an implosion because Houston is set up for their future with these draft picks that they acquired. You know what I'm saying? Oladipo, that's the problem. They have a team that's cool now that might be able to do a little some, but they definitely set up their future with 4 picks. And granted, even though it is low picks, I feel like they can do something. I really do. I just want to speak on that today, man. So, man, if you're new to the channel, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and I'm going to talk to y'all later. Peace out.